also have a church, our own big church, and we use it for sex, eating baby, drinking baby's blood. We sacrifice the baby, we do sex to the babies, we throw them, when we're dancing with the skulls after the babies are dead.
What skulls?
The baby skulls.
From before?
Yeah, from before. We put it on.
Where did the baby skulls come from?
They come from the baby.
How would you get them from the baby?
We cut the baby's head off, then we clear all the meat from the skulls, and then we put all the meat and cook it. Sometimes we roast it, sometimes we roast it in the oven, sometimes we cook it on a frying pan.
You told me there's some restaurants.
Yeah, and there's some restaurants, McDonald's in Hampstead, and East Finchley. And East Finchley is a swimming pool, and in East Finchley there's a swimming pool, and the whole East Finchley does it. The boss does it. Everybody does it.
That's what?
The sex, eating baby, and there's McDonald's in there, and they're also involved, and there's Starbucks inside, and they're also involved, and there's sweets shop in there.
Well, no, don't rush.
And
You say McDonald's in Hampstead and Finchley Road,
Yes.
East Finchley.
Yes.
And you said Starbucks where? Which Starbucks?
Starbucks in Hampstead and, no, not in East Finchley, in Hampstead.
So not all McDonald's are involved,
No.
and not all Starbucks.
No.
Only the ones where?
In Hampstead and East Finchley. And also there's a...
What about Belsize Park?
Yeah, Belton, no, they're not
There's
involved.
Starbucks there. Do they do that or not?
Yeah, they do. And there's a Pizza Express in Starbucks. No, there's Pizza Express in Belsize Park,
Belsize
and
Park.
they do it.
And Starbucks does it in Starbucks.
We decided to stop touching each children and stop touching each other and stop touching ourselves and face our urge.
And what else are you going to stop
And
doing?
stop touching ourselves. And we're going to stop touching ourselves.
And what else are you going to stop?
And stop killing babies. And stop killing babies, and we have to we're going to face our fear and face our urge.
You're going to face your fear. Because fear is what?
Fear is the mind killer.
And you're going to help us to catch who? You're going to help us to catch?
All the people. Papa, Mr. Hollins, the school.
All the policemen, all the social services.
Speak up.
All the shopkeepers, all the cafes, all the Pizza Express.
Who did you mention just now? Who? Caf what?
Kafkas.
Who's Kafkas?
You know, there's the people who work at Kafkas.
What is Kafkas?
Kafkas is they're for children. They work with the social services.
And what did they do to you?
They do sex. They touch each other. They touch me and Gabriel. They have plastic willies. And they stick it in our bottom.
Who does? Who sticks it in your bottom?
Social services. Everybody does. All of them.
Who?
Everybody.
Does your mother do it?
No.
Do I do it?
No.
Who does it then?
Papa, Mrs. Hollins, the school.
Who?
Parents.
My dad's
Tell me more
family.
people. Tell me some more people, please. I'm interested.
Parents, police.
What about the teachers at school? Who's the main one?
Papa, Mr. Hollins, Mrs. Forsyth.
Who's Mrs. Forsdyke?
She's the head teacher of our school.
And what does she do?
And she does sex. She got a big belly mark with a big tattoo on her private.
And what happens in the church?
And we do baby sacrifice and eat the baby.
What do you mean sacrifice and eat the baby?
So we kill the baby and eat it and drink the blood from it.
Is that true, Gabriel?
Yes. And we dance with the skulls.
You what?
We dance with the skulls in the church.
What skulls?
Skulls of the baby.
Pardon?
The skulls of the baby.
You dance with the baby skulls?
Yes.
And who kills the babies?
Papa, me, Elisa. And
Who kills the babies?
Papa.
And what? He gets you to help him?
Yes.
Shoot.
So he tells us to hold the hand with a knife, and then he holds his hand on our hand. So then he cuts the baby's head off. And then he puts it upside down, and then we drain the blood.
And then what they do?
And then we cook it, and then we drink the blood, and then after we go and dance.
So say that again, please.
You have to have a little bit of fear to face it, and then your fear will be gone.
But you feel a bit of fear. Why do you feel a bit of fear? Tell Mama. Look at the
You
camera.
feel
Tell
a
Mama.
bit of fear because it's really dangerous, and I ate
Look at me.
And I ate babies, and I ate babies before, and I feel really weak about it, really weak. I'm not strong. But when I eat hemp, I feel really strong.
Show the camera.
I feel when I eat ham, I feel really strong, really.
When you eat ham?
Yes, and feel really powerful. But when I eat meat, I feel really, really
That's
weak.
right.
Show the camera. Say what you said to the
When
camera.
the first time when we ever done it with Papa, the first time when we were little done it, we had feared so much.
When you did what?
When we killed a baby, first time. And
You
we knew
killed the
about it.
babies?
Yes.
You
With-
yourself?
With Papa. Papa
Pap-
holding my hand. He helped me. But he told me to cut the baby's head off. But he forced me to. I couldn't.
He held your
so
hands?
He held my hand. Yes.
Like what? Show me.
So this is my hand on the knife. He put his big hand on, and he pushed my hand and then cut off the head, like that. And then when we got older, we got more used to it. But then we understood. When my mom, when my mama found out about it, she understood. She told me that it's wrong to do this kind of stuff. So then but then me and Gabriel had still been used to it. But then we had understood that it's wrong.
And so, what your decision
And
is?
then our decision, we had still a lot of fear in our head. But then when we read a book called June, it said that fear is the mind killer. So when we heard that, we thought that it was true. It was not really true. But then after, there was a man called Abraham who came to help us. He said that it is true, that fear is the mind killer. And then after, he said we had to face our fear. So then after we faced our fear,
Look in the camera. The camera is here.
and then we after.
Camera is here. This
And
one.
then after we faced our fear.
So what you decided?
And
Come here, Gabriel.
And we decided that we should stop. Or then we should
Come,
stop
Gabriel, come
killing
closer to
babies,
Alice.
and we should stop doing sex, or it's just going to be pointless, and it's just going to have to be going to jail and just go back.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna protect other babies and
then we
children, huh?
And when you face
And save those children who are involved or who've been forced to be involved, right?
Yes, yes. And when you face and James was in it. When you face the fear, you get less fear on you.
About anything you want to tell us about? Who is the most hurt? What they do to children?
They hurt them, they do sex to them, then they pay sweeties for them. And
What did they do to you?
Sweeties.
And they pay sweeties like
For
bump,
sex?
yeah, for sex, and then bumper bag of sweets. And we have Mentos, we have Snickers, we have Mars, we have M&M's.
How do they know which ones are your... Don't look at me. Look at me. How do they know which ones are your favourite sweeties?
They know how. Do you know how they know our favourite sweeties? Like my sisters, my sister Lisa, she's in year 4, and there's a man, the teacher of her, called Mr. Hollins, and they're all learning about sweets. And then Elisa talks to Sophie, her best friend, and then she speaks to all her friends, and then about all her best friends about her favourite sweeties, and then Mr. Hollins goes near them and peeks what they like, which sweet they like, and they say, my favourite sweet is Mars, and my favourite chocolate is Oreo chocolate, and then Mr. Hollins hears, and then the other classes start to talk about the chocolate and the favourite sweets, because they were learning about sweets and chocolate. So other classes start to talk about sweets. They were saying they're really lucky, and
Are there any other schools or churches involved?
there's other school and churches involved.
Which ones?
St.
What
Margaret's
is your school, by the way?
Christchurch School, Christchurch
In where? In which part of
Primary
London?
School in Hampstead.
And then, which other schools?
New One does it. Hampstead Parochio, the one with the tree sign in
It's a
Hampstead.
Hampstead Heath School.
Hampstead Eastall and all the schools in Hampstead do it. And St Margaret's does it. And do you know the big church? And do you know the big church in
Church Row.
the big church in Hampstead? They do sets there, and they go all. And that's where they go all together and they do sex.
1 second.
They also make shoes of the skin of the baby's skin.
They got a special tool and
Then
they put it in the skin and like in a baby's skin and then they pull
take
it
it
off.
out, and then they stick it because the blood is kind of sticky,
And
stick
then
it
they
on
make the shoe with the sole
on
and
the flip flops. They stick it on the flip flops.
they got flip flops and like those shoes like the one that I like, the ones that I showed my mum in the shoe shop in Grand Cross. Those ones with this big, it got a big star on it's baby skin, but it's not like you can do it coloured, but it's not like it's a bit see-through there.
For the skin.
Yes, it's skin.
Okay, well, sorry
And
to...
a big black star. It was. Wait. Pause. I have to go and draw this star picture.
Okay. Tell me what happens on a Wednesday, please.
Wednesday is the most busiest day of sex, and today it's Wednesday. And if I was right now on Wednesday in school, they would have done lots and lots of sex to me. And Wednesday is the most sex day, and it's the most busiest day. And we do sex.
What else happens on a Wednesday?
We do lots and lots of sex. They give out lots of sweets, really much of sweets, and this is also the day when they give us lots of sweets and money too.
They give you money?
Yeah, they have special days of money.
Yeah?
Yeah, Wednesday is the day of money, of giving for playing sex, because it's the most busiest sex day.
Yeah. What, the most people come?
Yeah.
How many people come?
Like 100, like not all the parents, all the parents can't come because there won't be enough space. Well, they can be all parents, but they go in other houses. At Mr. Holling's house, like they go to their houses and do sex too.
How many people abuse you on a Wednesday, on average?
It's like 100,
How many people abuse you?
100, like it's the most.
How do they do sex to you? How do they abuse you?
They stick the willies in my bottom. They touch my private sexually. They kick my private. They rub it until the white stuff comes out.
They rub your willy, yeah?
Yes, until the white stuff comes out.
Really?
Yeah.
Who does that?
Mr. Hollings, Papa, Miss Marden does it for sure. Mrs. Shale, everybody does it there.
They all do it. And where do you go? Is it all happen? Does it all take place in the school?
No,
Where does it happen then?
it takes in school, it takes in church, it takes in other houses, it takes
On a Wednesday you go to other houses?
yeah,
Really?
yes.
Okay, thank you very much.